What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Gunner back again with another tutorial for you. Today we're going to be showcasing pretty much how to do a little small cutscene in RPG Maker MV. First thing you want to do, let's get right into it. You want to make sure you have your map. I'm expecting you guys to be a little, ahead, a little advanced with your knowledge because this is not a basic, I would say a basic thing in RPG Maker. So let's start like this. You want to head to your database and you want to head to system and make sure that your player starts off transparent. That's going to make it so we're pretty much our main character is just a camera at the moment. So therefore once we do that, we're going to just spawn a small event with the icon of our main character so we can simulate him being there. So, and then we're going to have an enemy. This is going to be we can just rename this if you like, our cutscene event. And that's pretty much this is where we're going to be doing all the movement and pretty much just dealing with everything that's involved with the cutscene. So pretty much this is how we started. I want this guy, the Grim Reaper, to walk a few steps, hit my character, send him like flying a little bit, send him a couple steps back, and then we want him to get up and transform into another character. So that's kind of two things, teaching you two things in one video right there. So first things first, let's go over to our cutscene event. You want to set a movement route. And you want to set this tab to the cutscene event. And once we do that, we want them to move up. I think it was about 4 steps. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. All right. We want it to be wait for completion as well. So once we do that, we're gonna do another little event tab, and we're gonna show animation. We're gonna use the hit physical, and we're gonna. Are we gonna wait? You can experiment with wait for completion with this, but we're not gonna do it for now. And we want it to be on the player. All right. So also make sure that your cutscene event, if this is like the start of your game or anything, you want this to trigger automatically. You want your trigger to be set to auto run. So let's just give this a small test. Okay, so where we messed up was we made the animation appear on our player, which we don't want to do. We're actually going to rename this little icon right here main char, so we can know that's actually where we want the animation to appear. So let's edit that. I'm going to put that on the main char. And once that happens, we want the main char. We're gonna do another set moving route. Change the tab to the main char. We want him to, let's say, what can we use? I think 1 step backwards is probably the thing you want to go with if you want them to fly backwards without changing directions. Yes. So I'm gonna use 3 of those. Let's take a look through these settings and see if there's anything extra we can put on this. We want to change the speed. We want this to be kind of fast. So let's say let's change the speed right away. Change it to about, change it to about maybe 2 times faster. Change the frequency to about 5, I believe. And after that, we want our main character to kind of be looking damaged, like he's on the ground. We already have icons for that. I can show you how to get those in 1 second. we want to transform our, let's see, we want to transform our main char event to another. We want it to look like we want it to have a different icon. So what we're going to do is change image. I'm going to change it to the damage version. And let's give this a test just to make sure everything is going smoothly. We're going to speed up that walk. Okay, that looks nice. We're going to speed up that walk though. And we're going to make it so where he stops walking as well. So what we want to do immediately is go over to where we make him walk up the 4 steps. We want to change the speed immediately to about, let's do maximum speed to make it look, make it have a little bit of impact. All right, and our icon did not change the last time, so let's just have a little look at this and see what's no. We're gonna delete this moving route and just edit this one right here. I don't know why she keeps popping up. Katana wants to talk to me for some reason. I'm gonna change image. Damage version. All right. So now what we're gonna do? We're gonna add. Let's say, I don't want this guy to disappear. We're gonna add a control switch because we want the event to stop. We don't want him to keep walking forever and forever. So let's add a control switch right here. We're gonna make it a cell switch. We want it to be a control self switch. We're going to delete this regular control switch. We're going to add a new event page. And on this new event page, we want to put another icon of him with his back towards the camera. Because we want him to just stop. We don't want him to do anything else after that. We'll probably allow this icon to take over the cutscene after that. So let's just give that a test to make sure. Make that the control cell switch right there. Okay. That was a little too fast, but it worked, which is what we want. All right, so what I did was, instead of having the original page 1 of the cutscene event as the self switch, we just went over to the event tab 2 and made that the self switch. I don't know why that stops the cutscene, but it does. So we're just gonna run with that. While we're at it, let's just slow down the speed slightly. We want to be able to see him run. Matter of fact, let's add some text. Spice the scene up a little bit. Let's have him say something like that, generic bad guy conversations. And we're gonna have him run up. I guess we can keep it on 6 since we have a little bit of text there to control the speed of the cutscene. We're going to apply that. All right, so once this cutscene is finished, we're going to head over to the next one, which would be this guy. should we do that? We'll do it the more simple way for now. Let's head back to our original cutscene event, and we're gonna add on from below. Maybe let's just delete that control self switch for now, and we're gonna continue working on this. So after our character gets sent away, we're gonna have him. Let's just add a little bit more text. Have him ache and pain or something like that. Fortunately, we don't have a picture for that, but we'll just use that for now. So now what we want to do is we're going to simulate our, let's say, Super Saiyan from Dragon Ball Z. That's what I'm going for with this. So let's just say we're going to have the screen flash maybe yellow. Flash like that. Then we want the intensity. We're going to turn the intensity up a little bit. We want this to happen about 60 frames per second. We want it to happen for about 1 second, I guess, right? So yeah, we can do maybe even 30 frames per second. We're not going to wait for the completion with this. We're just testing this right now. We want the screen to flash. We also want the let's see, the screen to shake. So let's do a lot of power, a lot of speed. We want to do this for I don't know. Let's do it for about 540 frames. We're not going to wait for the completion with that either. Let's apply that and check out how our effects look. Okay. Okay, now the cutscene restarted simply because we don't have the self switch on, but we're not worried about that because we already know we have a fix for that. So as you can see, the screen flashed a little bit. It looked kind of cool. The screen shaked a little bit. We're gonna have our character stand up now. Let's have him, our main char. Let's have him change his image back to the normal. Wait for completion. A little bit more text. Let's let's have him do a little scream, I guess. Make sure it's inside the text box. Okay. I want the screen to shake a little bit more, so I'm probably gonna. I want this to continue for a while, so probably gonna increase the frames on that to about. Let's do 900. Okay, and maybe let's another flash. We're gonna do a white flash. And after the white flash, well, during the white flash, we're not gonna wait for completion on that. Let's go back and fix that. During the white flash, we're gonna change. We want our character to change into his new form. So we'll do another movement route for that. Change image. I'm gonna change the image of the main char. Now let's check that out. Okay. And I guess we'll finish that off with our main character hitting him with something. Usually in your game, you'll probably send it into battle mode. This would be your boss fight or whatever you're doing. So just for the sake of the cutscene, we're gonna have him. Let's see. We're gonna do another movement route. Main char. Actually, before we do that, let's just take a look at how many steps we are away. So he sends us back all the way to here, I believe. And he moves up about 1, 2, 3, 4 steps. We're here, so that's about 4 steps, I believe. We're gonna have the main char step forward 4 steps. We want him to do this with extreme speed. Okay. After that, we want let's go back into our database for a second. Take a look at some of the epic animations that are on here. Let's see. That's pretty cool. We can use that. That's not bad either. Why do these ones look weak? Okay, we're gonna use that one. Which one was that? That was the darkness all 3. Head back over here. We're gonna make a new little tab. We're gonna call this is the show animation. We're gonna show the animation on I don't know if I want to put it on the cutscene event or the main chart. I guess we'll put it on the cutscene event for now. Use the darkness all 3. All right. And we want to just set one more movement route. We're going to make this cutscene event transparent, so it's like he's no longer there anymore. I don't know how this is all going to work out because I said it's a wait for completion on the small effect, so it may just look slightly off. No animation. I think we didn't get the animation because we soft lock our character by making him walk too far. The game wasn't able to finish the last, wasn't able to get to completion because it was too many steps. So let's just delete 1 step. Now that isn't up to my standards, but you guys get the idea of how it comes with the cutscenes, and I hope I helped you out today. So if you can go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, I appreciate that, and you guys all enjoy the rest of your day.